Lewis willing to vacate his seat. This is an interesting story, and I'm not 100% sure he's telling the truth, because this is the guy, don't forget, the prick who mocked men who commit suicide in this country. Someone who should have had the whip taken away from him now by Starmer, but Starmer's too weak to do it now because he's so vulnerable. The guy who went out in the media during the week saying that Starmer must go. Clive Lewis, that cretin, has come out and said that he is willing to give up his seat, vacate his seat in Norwich South, so that Andy Burnham can stand in the by-election, win that by-election, and challenge Starmer to become the Prime Minister. First of all, Burnham would have to be selected by as the candidate for that seat by the NEC, the National Executive Committee of Labour. Starmer has control of that committee. I think he would see to it that Burnham is not selected as the candidate. Secondly, Burnham pretends to be this great mank, but he's actually from Warrington. So how's it going to look if he decides to move to a seat in the middle of nowhere like Norwich, hundreds of miles from Manchester? Also, I don't believe that Burnham could even turn the fortunes around of the Labour Party. He's told them to stop being a slave to the markets. He's told them to borrow more and more. Really crash the economy. That's his ideas. That's the way he sees economics, because he's a mayor. He gets a budget from the government, our money, and blitzes it on whatever he damn well pleases, redecorating buses in Manchester that cost millions when they've got serious crime problems in that area. Pinning all your hopes on someone just because they've got a little bit more personality than Starmer, which is not very difficult, is not a good strategy. And I don't believe that Burnham could win around most of the Labour MPs. Some, certainly. But once people find out in the national press, finally, what we all know, how horribly he and Greater Manchester Police treated the victims of grooming gangs, maybe not directly him, but certainly by association, I think he'd soon drop in the polls just like Starmer.